Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the Hanoverian. And before I get into it, I want to say that I know warm bloods are going to look similar, and I was expecting them to look similar because they're warm bloods, and also that there's only so many different ways that you can animate a horse, and I knew that they were going to be similar to the horses that we already have in game, but I just didn't think that they were going to do a copy and paste of the Self-Rancé gaits. And I'll put up a TikTok on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. And the only thing different about the Hanoverian gaits is that where they hold their head is different from the Self-Rancé. And yeah, I wish they at least tweaked it a bit more to make it look different. But I don't hate the horse, and I do want to say that there's so many things to love about this horse. I think the model looks great. I think the coats are really pretty. And I think they're so cute. And I don't hate the horse. I do really like it. But I just think the gaits are kind of disappointing. Since they said we were going to get show jumpers, I was really excited because I thought we were going to get the race back, and maybe this could have started like a new trend in clubs and in the game where we got more show jumping stuff, because a lot of the in-game events are like dressage based. So I was pretty excited when we were going to get more show jumping. So yeah, I was just kind of disappointed. And also in the marketing, I think that they could have just said that this horse was a versatile horse that was more suited towards show jumping, instead of just saying this was going to be the show jumping horse. Yeah. And we also got told that it was going to have a similar jump to the Belgian warm blood. And after we were told that, I was really excited that we were going to get gaits that were similar to that horse, since I think Belgian warm bloods are pretty similar to like in real life show jumpers. I think they're like the best representation of those horses who show jump. And yeah, and I also have some examples of what I think Star Stable could have done for this horse. And in Jess Northwood's video, they like interview different employees to know why they made the decisions for this horse, and we learned that 2 of the animators were sick for like 3 weeks. So I think maybe they could have pushed this horse back so they had more time. I think there was like 2 that were still working on the horse, but yeah, I think they could have just pushed it back and we could have gotten this horse during the equestrian festival, and maybe they would have had more time to work on the gaits. But yeah, this is just my opinion. And this is also the horse I was most excited for, like I said in the other video. So I just had very high hopes for it. And I don't hate the gaits. I'm just kind of disappointed that they don't represent show jumping as much. And I do like some of the gaits. Like, I think the jump is the best in the game that we have so far, other than the Belgian warm blood. It's so nice, and it kind of has like a proper landing. I think they're really cute, and I really do love them. And I like having the buck on the horse. I think that's really, like, it's nice to have that in the game, because the Belgian warm blood was supposed to get it, but they didn't actually end up getting it because of the collaboration that they had with H&M All In. I don't know the proper name for like the person, but that was like the horse collaboration that they had. So I like that this horse got it. I just think the marketing for this horse was also kind of weird, because they said this was going to be a calm, cool, and collected, gentle horse, and then we got a buck for it. And also the ad for it was really weird. I think we could have gotten more show jumping stuff in the game along with this horse. I think it would have been a better release. But yeah, I think the horse is really nice. I just think the gaits were, they could have done better, in my opinion. And yeah, that's what I think about it. I do really like it. There's a lot of stuff to like about it. I just think the gaits could have been better. And yeah, so I'm gonna move on because I don't want to think about this horse and making another video about it anymore. And I'm gonna start talking about the other stuff we have in game. I don't understand what they're doing with giving us one race for like the update. I think we need monthly updates. I love the race, by the way. I think it's really fun, but I think they could have released this race with the Hanoverian to give us something to do. I think it would have worked better. I just don't think one race for an update should really be considered an update. They could have just said that they had a lot of bug fixes for this month, because we didn't really get any content. I don't mind them releasing a whole bunch of horses. Like, I'm so happy the Winfells are back and the Nixies are back. I was mostly looking forward to the Winfells, and I'm so sad that they're leaving. And I kind of hope we get like a Gen 3, like a new updated version of these horses, because they're so cute and I love the coats for them. Especially, I think it's these two, the gold one and the rainbow one. Their non-magical coats are so pretty, and I really hope we get them in the game, because one of them is like a gray and it's super cute, and the other one's a palomino, which is, I think, one of the best palominos that we have in the game, and I really hope they redo it and put it on a newer breed, because they're so pretty. And I also wanted to compare back to the Hanoverians. I'm all over the place in this video, sorry. They all look very similar. They're also all very cute. I think they all have like really cute faces, and yeah, that's how I feel about this horse. Again, I don't hate this horse. I think it's really cute and there's a lot to love about it. I just think the gaits are disappointing, and they are a bit of a copy and paste from the Selle Francais, and I think that's the disappointing part, because I don't think they represent show jumping properly. And I think if the release of this horse was done properly, like they could have added a whole bunch of show jumping content with this horse, it could have started something new in the game. And I think I said this earlier in the video. I have a mind of a goldfish right now, and I like forget what I'm saying, but yeah, I think this could have started a new show jumping trend within the Star Stable community, and we could have had like a whole bunch of new show jumping clubs or like hunter clubs and cross country clubs. I think we do have that already, but it could have been like the dressage community, how big that is, and we could have had something just like really cool. So I think Star Stable like missed a big opportunity with this horse, and it could have been really cool. But yeah, I think the horse is really nice. I do think that, but yeah, I think that's like the disappointing part, is that I think they could have done better. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. Let me know if you got one. Also, my horse's name is Pooftu because this coat reminds me a lot of a horse that used to be at the barn that I would ride at, and almost similar. I only rode the horse like 2 times, but his name was Presto, and yeah, he looks like very similar to this coat. And I know this one was actually Jess Northwood's horse, Thea, and it looks really similar to the real life horse, and I think that's like really crazy. And I watched Dennis Wisestorm's video about him buying this horse, and he said that Star Stable really improved on making horses, and I really agree with that. Like, compare this to some of the earlier Gen 3 horses, and they look such an improvement, and it's really crazy. And so yeah, now I'm actually ending the video. Let me know what you think of this horse and which one you got, if you got one. I'm definitely gonna wait for a bazaar to get more of them. So let me know if you're doing the same, and if you didn't get the horse, let me know why. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one.